Top 10 Self-Made Millionaires in Finance. The finance world has long been a breeding ground for extraordinary wealth, but what makes self-made millionaires stand out is they're unlike heirs of generational riches. These individuals relied on intelligence, persistence, and innovative. Before we get started, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest content. 1. Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha. Warren Buffett, often called the Oracle of Omaha, is one of the greatest self-made investors in history. He began his journey selling newspapers and small ventures in his youth, but his sharp mind for numbers led him into the world of investing. By following a value investing philosophy inspired by Benjamin Graham, Buffett bought undervalued companies and held them for the long run. His company, Berkshire Hathaway, transformed from a struggling textile mill into a multi-billion-dollar investment empire. Buffett is admired for his discipline, long-term vision, and ethical approach to wealth creation. Success is rooted in wisdom, patience, and consistency. Even today, despite being one of the wealthiest men alive, he maintains a humble lifestyle, proving that self-made. 2. Ray Dalio, the Bridgewater Visionary. Ray Dalio started his career as a clerk at the New York Stock Exchange before founding Bridgewater Associates in his small apartment. With no financial backing from wealthy families, Dalio built his hedge fund through bold investment strategies and a unique principle-driven culture. Today, Bridgewater is one of the largest hedge funds in the world, managing hundreds of billions of dollars. Dalio's success comes from his ability to predict market trends and his philosophy of radical transparency, where 3. George Soros, the man who broke the Bank of England. George Soros was born in Hungary during a time of war and hardship. Escaping Nazi persecution, he migrated to London. From these modest beginnings, Soros built a career in finance that led him to establish the Quantum Fund, where he studied at the London School of Economics. His boldness became legendary when, in 1992, he famously bet against the British pound and earned over $1 billion in a single day. Soros's sharp instincts and ability to take calculated risks defined his path to becoming a self-made billionaire. Beyond finance, he is known for his philanthropy, donating billions to causes promoting democracy and education worldwide. 4. Carl Icahn, the Corporate Raider. Carl Icahn's name is synonymous with aggressive investing. Launched his own brokerage firm. Starting from a modest family background in Queens, New York, he worked on Wall Street and eventually Icahn rose to fame as a corporate raider in the 1980s, buying large stakes in companies and pressuring management to make changes that would increase shareholder value. He remains a powerful figure in finance and investing. His fearless approach often intimidated corporations but made him a fortune. Today, through Icahn Enterprises. What sets Icahn apart is his instinct for spotting undervalued companies and his willingness to challenge established norms. 5. Ken Griffin, the hedge fund prodigy. Ken Griffin started trading stocks while still a student at Harvard University, using a satellite dish installed in his dorm to track markets. His early passion for investing led him to establish Citadel, one of the world's largest and most successful hedge funds. Griffin built his empire through innovative quantitative strategies, advanced technology, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Unlike many inheritors of wealth, Griffin carved his path entirely on his own, turning a college hobby into billions in assets under management. Citadel's influence stretches across markets globally, cementing Griffin as one of finance's brightest self-made stars. 6. Abigail Johnson, the Quiet Billionaire. Abigail Johnson may have inherited leadership of Fidelity Investments from her father, but her success as a billionaire is rooted in leadership skills. She started at the company in a junior role, working her way up through merit and proving herself in a male-dominated industry. Her independent vision and Johnson embraced technology and digital investing trends, helping transform Fidelity into a modern financial giant that manages trillions of dollars. 7. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, the Warren Buffett of India. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, often referred to as India's Warren Buffett, rose from middle-class beginnings to become one of the most respected investors in India. With just a few $100s borrowed from family and friends, he entered the stock market in the 1980s. Over decades, Jhunjhunwala built an empire by spotting undervalued stocks and holding them for long-term growth. His bold bets on companies like Titan and Lupin turned modest investments into billions. Beyond his wealth, Jhunjhunwala inspired an entire generation of Indian investors to believe in equity markets. Despite facing setbacks and criticism, he remained optimistic and deeply connected to his roots, often sharing investment wisdom with the public. 8. Michael Bloomberg, the data revolutionist. Michael Bloomberg began his career on Wall Street but was laid off from Salomon Brothers in the 1980s. Instead of despairing, he used his severance pay to start a company that provided real-time financial data to traders and investors. This innovation, known as the Bloomberg Terminal, revolutionized finance by giving professionals tools to analyze and act on information faster than ever before. Bloomberg LP grew into a global powerhouse, making him a billionaire many times over. Beyond business, Bloomberg served as the mayor of New York City and became one of the most influential philanthropists in the world. 9. Robert Kiyosaki, the financial educator. Robert Kiyosaki is best known as the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, but his journey to wealth began with personal struggles and failures in business. Instead of being discouraged, he used his experiences to educate millions about financial literacy, investing, and unlike traditional financiers, his contribution lies in empowering ordinary people to understand money and build wealth. Kiyosaki emphasizes assets over liabilities, teaching people to invest in real estate, businesses, and passive income streams. 10. Peter Lynch, the mutual fund genius. Peter Lynch is a legendary investor who turned Fidelity's Magellan Fund into one of the most successful mutual funds in history. Unlike many financial elites, Lynch came from modest beginnings and worked his way up. His philosophy was simple yet powerful: invest in what you know. By observing everyday trends in companies with strong fundamentals, Lynch grew the fund from $18 million to over $14 billion in assets during his tenure. His ability to spot hidden gems and hold them for long-term growth made him a self-made millionaire many times over. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest video. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.